Hey guys, it's the Dungeon Master Drew here at the top of the video. Just explaining why we're not having a regular introduction is that on this week's game session, we ended up going for a straight 2 hours, so I split this into episodes 36 and episode 37. As a quick recap of what happened last time, the adventurers, of course our heroes, went into the Feywild. Thitch was bitten by a snake, so he collapsed and was out of commission, so he'll also be up for this episode. And on their way through the woods, the Geralt and the Earthmover came across a pack of wolves that they had to throw their frog at in order to escape, and then they got lost wandering through the woods, and they came across a Goliath, chief of a group of ogres, who says that if they can best him in a non-lethal combat, he'll lead to the Druid encampment. So, let's dive right in.
Initiative.
Yep. That's gonna be come on. 19.
Earthmover, you got an 11?
Yeah.
And Geralt, you got a 19?
Yes.
So, go first.
Okay. I'm gonna start by casting Firebolt.
At which one?
The human part human one. What's his name?
His name was Asker.
Asker, yeah. I was like, Oscar? Yeah. So I'll cast Firebolt at Oscar. Asker.
Okay, so that's an attack roll?
Yep.
Yep, make a ranged spell attack.
Okay. I got an 11.
Yep, in 11, 11?
What?
Did you roll an 11, or you got 11 total?
I rolled an 11.
Okay, well, that's going to be plus charisma and proficiency, so that attack hits.
Okay, yeah.
Yep, and so go ahead and roll damage. It's going to be 1d10.
That's a 9.
Oh, nice. Yeah, and so this guy is actually wearing a bit of a sort of crude hide armor, but you are able to get him right in one of its gaps. Is going to be Ogrelord. He is going to give a bestial yell and then just charge right at Earthmover.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I'm guessing a 21 beats your armor class?
Yeah, by a little bit.
It hurts to laugh.
This guy, he isn't wearing a shirt, but he's got kind of like a loincloth thing going on.
Oh god.
At the bottom. It's a club that's kind of covered in thorns.
Oh.
And he charges at you and just hits you with it for 12 damage.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and use my Stone's Endurance. So I'm going to go ahead and reduce that by 9, so I'm only going to take 3 damage.
Okay.
Cool.
Goblin Asker. And he's got a spear that he's going to charge directly at Geralt. Okay, yeah, he got an 18. And he just you like across the top of your shoulder for 5 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, so now they've both sort of charged at you. I mean, the guy with the spear is still like 5 feet away, but
Do either of them seem in any
Now-
way frenzied?
I mean, looking at him, he seems to be a bit more like when you were speaking to him earlier, he seemed really composed. Now he doesn't really seem like that.
Great, cool. All right. In that case, well, I'm going to give it a go. So I am going to... Oh, I can do that instead. No, I'll do this at first. So I'm going to go ahead and use a spike. So I'm going to have him make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. A 16.
Yeah, it's going to pass. So he's fine. No, I don't know why it doesn't, but it doesn't. So he's fine. That's my action.
Yeah, so I just like to imagine that as he was charging at you, you tried to like do the spike, but he just jumped out of the way and came down with his club.
Right.
To Geralt.
Okay. I'm going to. How close is Asker to me?
He is 5 feet in front of you, holding a spear.
Okay, I'm gonna reach towards him and then cast inflict wounds.
Yeah. That he just like dramatically runs at you with a spike. You just calmly step forward and tap him on the shoulder or something.
Okay. I got 19.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. That hits. And roll damage.
Damage for inflict wounds is how much? It's just a D10 or
3d10.
3d10. Oh, okay, good. Oh shoot, I got an 18. It's not bad.
Oh. Yeah, within 18, that definitely seemed to have taken a good chunk out of him. And so that is going to bring us to the Ogrelord. And he's going to swing at Yeah, he got an 18. Does that hit?
Me? On who?
Does an 18 beat your armor class?
Yeah, my AC is 15.
Still too high, but okay. Okay, so then that is... Yeah, so he hits you for 7 damage. Just right across the chest.
Okay.
Okay, so then after him, it's gonna be Asker, the half ogre, who's going to. Yeah, he's basically going to take a step back almost, and he starts holding his spear in a more like defensive stance. moving around a bit more. He doesn't leave your area of attack, so he doesn't invoke an opportunity attack, but yeah, he seems to be fighting a bit more defensively now, which is going to bring us to Earthmover.
Cool. How far apart are the two of them?
Were you two standing right next to each other?
I was figuring we probably were.
Yeah. Yeah.
There. So then all of you are in like a really close proximity to each other.
Cool. In that case, I'm going to go ahead and circle around without leaving his attack range, but I'm going to circle around Ogrelord.
Okay.
And then I'm going to is that bonus? I'm pretty sure. Yes, I'm going to do an alchemical burst. Circle. Which this is... Yeah, cool. So I'm going to use an alchemical burst circle.
What is that effect? How does that work?
It's another dex save. So it's everyone within 5 feet of me.
Okay.
Which is why I circled around.
Geralt,
no, that's why I circled around. I'm on the other side of them now, so I was intentionally getting it so that I would hit Ogrelord and Asker, but not Geralt. I was trying to get to that position. So I'm on the other side of the two of them from Geralt now.
Saves.
The save is 13. Yeah, dex saves.
Okay, 13. So he passes, but Asker fails.
Okay, this one does do half damage on a fail. Cool. And I overcharged it, and I have been marking overcharge before I know whether it hits or not. So that is, whoever failed is going to take. So that's 13 damage, and whoever succeeded is taking 6.
Okay. And what exactly is this effect? Like, describe it.
So a burst of, I was choosing electricity, explodes out from me, and just basically zaps. It grounds itself on everybody near me.
Nice. Yeah, so that's going to knock the Fogre to the ground. He just stumps over.
Okay.
So that's going to bring us up to the Ogrelord. And so he says, looks like you've bested Asker, but you still got me to contend with. And he's going to swing at you again.
All right.
Okay.
Wait, so right now...
Yep, so you got a 16.
Is it not Gerald's turn?
Yeah.
Oh, right, my apologies. Geralt, your turn.
Okay, so right now, are we not, is it Earthmover, Ogrelord, then me?
Or are we flanking?
Yeah, are we flanking him?
You aren't quite flanking yet, but it would be easy enough to get in position for that.
Okay, I'll get in position to flank. So do I roll anything for that?
Are going to... So basically you get advantage on any melee attacks you make.
Okay. So do I get to attack this turn?
Oh, yeah, you were just moving into position. That doesn't require an action or anything.
Okay.
So now, I guess you can stab him with your dagger if you want with advantage.
I'm going to stab him with the dagger.
Because you don't have the axe anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is going to be... And sorcerers are proficient with daggers, right,
Yeah,
Andreas?
should be. I can make sure.
Yeah, I assume. That's good.
Yes, they've got proficiency with daggers.
Okay, so then this is going to be... So you have advantage on this attack, and it's going to be a d20 plus your proficiency, which is +2. Oh, and plus your strength, which is +3.
They're versatile, so you can do dex. I mean, not versatile, light.
Is dex lower?
Okay.
Yeah, I rolled with advantage a d20, and plus strength plus proficiency would be a 21.
Uh, 21, that definitely hits, so it's going to be a d4 plus strength for damage.
D4, so that's a 3 plus 4, 7.
Okay, nice. And so with that, he's just going to turn around and just bring his axe down on you.
Oh, God.
Get wrecked, kid.
Yeah, he just grabs... Yeah, he grabs onto it. Yeah, and he's just kind of like been swinging around almost jovially with one hand, but now he's just securely grabbing it with one hand, turning around, just bringing it into you.
Okay.
Yeah, and by the way, you actually did feel like when you hit him, it didn't quite do as much damage as you were expecting. Like, it still felt like a solid connect, but it felt like he kind of like was able to just glance off some of that damage.
He's a barbarian.
Okay, does a 21 beat you?
Just
Your
a
armor
little
class,
bit.
he asked sarcastically. Yep.
As if you're not fighting two caster type characters.
Sarcasterly.
Oh, terrible.
Okay, yeah. So he just hit you for a solid 8 damage. Wait a minute! You're a dragonborn. That means you have natural armor. What are we doing?
I do?
Yes. Well,
Okay,
is
first
his
of all,
dex a
I'm
plus
pretty
0?
sure this is still gonna hit. But just as an aside, dragonborn have natural armor, right?
No. No, they don't.
No.
No.
Dragonborn sorcerers do. Draconic bloodline sorcerers. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I got excited for nothing.
I was thinking. I was thinking damage resistance, but that wasn't to bludgeoning things. That was your damage type because of your breath weapon. Yeah.
So yeah, he just turns around and swings into you for 8 damage.
Okay.
Okay, and he went. So now that's going to bring us to Earthmover.
I am going to confidently wield Bone Crusher and go ham on this man.
By the way,
yeah.
Okay, so do you have what weapon proficiencies do alchemists have?
Alchemists. That's a fantastic question, and not one that I had considered before this very moment. Probably not martial weapons.
Because Bone Crusher is being like a large weapon, so it's probably like a
it's
great hammer.
We were doing it as a versatile 1d8 1d10, which I think would make it it's a martial weapon for sure. Oh no, I do have proficiency with martial weapons. I have no right to.
Oh, you do?
But I do.
Okay. Well, when you took this class, that if we had something that we agreed was broken, you could keep it for the rest of the session, and then we would modify it later.
Yeah. Well, there's also the argument that I made this weapon myself. So while it is unwieldy, I have grown into this weapon by only building it up as I have used it. So there's some argument
Okay.
that I should be
Yeah,
proficient with specifically this weapon, even if I didn't have martial weapons.
After, but yeah, we'll go ahead and say that you're at least proficient with it for now.
Yeah. Yeah, cool. Oh. That doesn't do me much good. That's 7 to hit.
Total?
Yeah, I'm guessing that's not doing much.
Yeah, and by the way, he had to practically turn around to hit Geralt, so I just like to imagine that you just hit him on his
I
back
have
and he doesn't even
advantage.
notice.
I have advantage. I'm flanking.
Oh, right.
Lucky.
Okay, cool. That's an 18. Jeez.
Okay, yeah, an 18 makes contact.
That was almost
He
really
notices
dumb.
that.
Unfortunately, it's only 4 damage, so it's only going to do 2. But, better than nothing.
Yep. Okay, so now looks like it's Geralt's turn. Earthmover just went.
Okay. I'm going to cast what?
Okay, just level spell and one first level spell.
Is inflict wounds a second level spell?
First level, but invisibility is second level.
Okay, so I'll cast inflict wounds again.
Okay, nice.
So I always forget, I'm sorry, but what modifiers do I use to see if it hits?
Yeah, D20 plus proficient plus charisma. But here's the thing: flanking only applies to. Oh no, wait! It's just melee attacks in general. So that's
Okay.
advantage on this roll.
So that's
Yeah,
gonna
that's in chat. Just melee weapon. All melee attacks.
Oh, I just rolled a 12. The first one. Then my second one's gonna be. That's gonna be a 17.
Okay, yep, 17 plus all your. Yeah, that definitely hits.
Yeah. Okay, so 3d10.
Yep.
Bro.
Roll it.
12.
Okay, so with that, you see him, and he suddenly for a moment gets angrier, but then you see him almost calm down, and he says, okay. Sometimes being strong doesn't always mean getting the biggest hit in. And he's going to bend over, touch his friend on the shoulder, and he stands back up.
What?
He has magic. Oh no. Oh no. Oh.
And so now, yep, Geralt went. He went, which now means that's going to be Asker's turn again.
Ah.
Yeah, and so he is going to, in turn, just start flanking Geralt.
The flank trains come to town.
Yeah, and by the way, when he stands up like that, all the ogres around just start cheering like, yeah, woodland magic! And then he says, you're starting to see why I'm the chief here? Okay, so I'm guessing that is 17 beat your armor class?
Possibly.
Yes, it does. And so that's going to be 7 damage.
Oh. What did he attack me with?
With a spear.
Okay, with the spear. Yeah.
So, what are you guys looking like now?
I'm at.
Because you both.
I'm at 2/3 health.
Okay.
I'm at I'm really bad at math. 14. Wait, no. 12 plus 8 plus 8 is 20. I'm at 4 health.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes. Legend of Zelda style. And it's now Earthmover's turn. And remember, you got your breath. Okay, so I'll heal it back to full at the start of the rest. Then you're down to where you are, and you also got your breath weapon back. You've used 3 spells so far. And Earthmover, how much stamina have you used?
I've used half my stamina.
Okay, it's your turn.
Yeah. 56, I won't have enough for that. Okay. Okay, this is fine. Because he'll still get a turn. This is gonna be tough. This is gonna be very strategically tough, but I think I can manage this. So I am going to give up our flanking advantage on Ogrelord. And I'm going to walk over to the side so that I am once again in position to hit both of them with an alchemical burst. This one will hit Gerald.
Okay.
But
So you're now just standing next to Geralt, pretty much?
Yeah.
Because I'm just trying to imagine this to where you're not moving out of his attack range.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm going to do this one with fire, and I'm not going to do as much damage. Because this way he has resistance to the fire damage. Yeah. So all 3 of them are going to make a dex save, and instead of electricity this time, a ring of fire shoots from around me.
Okay.
Dex save.
So Geralt, you need to make a dexterity save.
I got 12.
Oh, that's 1 too low.
Dang. It's fine.
Well, luckily for you, neither of them are very dexterous. What do they have to make?
You have to pass a 13.
Okay, well, neither of them passed.
Oh, thank God.
So no one's passed.
Yeah. So you're going to take half damage.
Yeah, I think they were both mostly more paying attention to Geralt, so that probably helped.
Yeah.
And Geralt, what did you get?
I got a 12.
He also failed.
I failed.
All right, so Geralt,
Okay.
you're going to take 2 damage, and they're each going to take 5 damage.
Oh, I'm at 2 health.
Yeah, but it's your turn next, and you can do the cone.
I think
Just throw me into it. It's fine.
Position he would only or the other of them in the cone.
I don't know that there's a way for him to make the cone that doesn't put me into the cone. Oh, wait, no, he can turn around. Back into me.
Well, right now being sandwiched by.
yeah.
If you wanted to, you could invoke an attack of opportunity by moving behind one of them.
No, I will. Okay. can I end my turn by, because I didn't take me 30 feet to walk all the way around. So can I back off a little bit and give him room to be able to make a cone facing away from me and provoke 2 opportunities of attack?
Poke opportunity attacks. Oh, that way they can't use their reaction. Okay, that's actually pretty smart. Okay, so yeah, so you got in position right next to Gerald, which means that you were in range of both of them. So if you started moving out of the way,
it provokes both of their opportunity attacks. Well, it can. They can
reasonably they would both go.
Yeah, but that also
they can choose not to. But I feel like these guys too.
Yeah. But that also gives Geralt room to go to where I was standing and turn away from me to hit them both with a cone.
Yep.
Okay, then I'll do that.
Although, yeah, so, okay. Well, technically, since the other guy is reach, you would get hit by these back to back as you move up, but that's not completely important.
Yeah.
In the moment.
Well, I haven't moved out of reach like a 10-foot radius.
It's just +5.
Right, exactly. So it would be
you're back at the point where they both attack you, right?
No, I'm only going as far as Geralt needs to be able to, because they still make a dex save even if they don't have their reactions. Right? They don't automatically fail their dex save or anything like that.
Anyway, Ogrelord first. He got a 21 for his opportunity attack.
Well, that's going to hit.
Yep. Yep, 6 damage.
All right.
And then Asker got a natural 20.
Well, I know I have a question about that. Does he actually get to attack me if I don't leave 10 feet?
You said that you were moving as to incur both their opportunity attacks.
Well, that's because I forgot that he had a spear. I was just moving out of the way so he had room to do a cone. That would provoke their opportunity attacks, but that was just something I was saying. I'm willing to take that because then he has room to do the cones. If I don't have to move all the way out, I'm not going to.
Yep. Well, remember, he only has 2 health left. So if Asker hits him with his opportunity attack when he backs up, it's probably going to kill him, or not kill him, but drop him.
He doesn't need to back out of their range to get the opportunity attack, does he? I mean, to get the cone on both of them, does he?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I would.
No, because his opportunity attack doesn't trigger until 10 feet, so he has more room to back up without triggering that opportunity attack.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So if I don't move all the way out of the range, he's still not going to trigger an opportunity attack in the first place when he backs up to hit them both with the cone.
Okay. And Ace.
Can
you end your turn in a friendly?
In a what?
You keep cutting out.
A friendly creature. Think of it. If you only move up 5 feet, unless you're doing it behind Geralt, then he's going to back up another 5 feet into you, right?
Right.
So you guys will be occupying the same square. Is that allowed? If you're both medium creatures.
We weren't occupying the same square in the first place. If we back up by the same distance, we won't be occupying the same space. We weren't occupying the same space to begin with. And no, you can't.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, now I'm thinking about this again. Okay. It's actually really helpful to be thinking about Minecraft right now because I can just see everything in that grid.
Drew, we have a term for that in D&D. It's called a battle map.
Oh, it's a battle map. Okay, so yeah, I guess it's Gerald's turn.
So I'm gonna back up into Earthmover and do my breath attack.
Okay, nice. So that's going to be a dexterity save. Okay, Ogrelord passes, but Asker does fail.
Okay.
I think that one is a half damage.
What am I rolling for damage?
Yep, or half as much on a success. Yep. 2d6.
Okay. That's a 5 and a 6.
11. So he's
5 damage.
Yeah.
So, yeah. He's singed and he falls back over. I mean, not Ogrelord. Asker falls back over.
So he took 11. That's brutal.
And he passed, so he only...
So wait, what?
And he says, well, you knocked him over again.
How much did Ogrelord take?
Ogrelord passed, so he only took 2 damage because
No, he rolled a 5 and a 6.
5 for damage. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I rolled an 11.
In that case, that's a much bigger fire.
Yes, that's. I thought I
he's
heard.
going to activate Stone's Endurance.
Okay.
I'm going to Goliath can recognize what that looks like. Which is why
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
yeah. It's intense flexing. But more.
Yeah, you just see, like, he just sees the line of fire coming towards him, and he just solidifies himself. Almost takes a very steady stance.
It's like
Yep, and Yep, and he says, "Huh, nice attack. You managed to make Asker fall. I bet it hurt. I would know." And so now it's going to be Ogrelord's turn. Let's say, perhaps I need to try something a bit more primal then. These like I thought they would. And he gets on the ground, howls, and suddenly takes the form of a wolf.
Oh gosh.
thought he was a druid, but I forgot they could wild shape.
And the wolf gives a very angry howl.
Oh.
Turn.
Oh boy. Okay. I have just. Okay, I have enough to do that. I am once again going to get into flanking position. Which also means I'm far.
Okay, you have.
Which also means I'm far enough away. Well, it's going to be a dex save now, because I'm going to do the last elemental burst I can do.
Okay. Wait, is this going to hit Geralt?
No, I'm getting back into flanking position, so I am too far away from Geralt to hit him.
Okay, good.
It only has a 5-foot range. I'm on the opposite side of another creature from him. I can't hit him with it.
Oh, okay then. And this is a dexterity save.
Yeah, dex save. I can't even supercharge it. That sucks.
To make.
The
DC.
DC is a 13.
Okay, he passes.
Okay, so it's half damage. But it's not reduced because it's, electric.
Yeah.
Oh, no. So what happens if you take half damage from 1 damage?
What did you roll?
Oh, 1. Just a 1.
Minimum 1 damage.
Okay, I figured you can't deal 0, but I wasn't sure.
Yep.
I hit you, but I didn't mean it. Like, I don't think that's a...
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, I feel like after your last experience with wolves, maybe you're a bit more apprehensive. So you're just like, psh, whoops. Okay, Geralt. And now he's
Okay.
flanked. So there's that.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself using a second level spell slot.
Oh, okay.
So I get 2d8 instead of 1.
Yep, 2d8.
Plus your spell casting.
Yeah, which is an
yeah,
18, so it's plus 4.
Okay. So plus 4. So 2d8 plus 4.
Yep.
I rolled 2d6 plus 4 would be 16.
Okay. Wait.
So
Okay, yeah. So you got a 14.
I got
Wait,
12.
so you got a 4. Okay, yep. That sounds good.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd
So
like to
not much
imagine
of-
you just clasp your hands together, just like suddenly filled with your own divine energy.
Yes.
So now, and he's gonna try to bite at you. Luckily, he does miss.
Oh. Yes, sir.
He just knock out your way.
Okay, that makes it my
Incapacitated.
turn.
Well,
Okay, I have advantage.
and so
Oh, okay. I rolled a 2 and a 19, so that is a 23 to hit. Oh, come on. That's only 3 damage.
okay. Hey, it's something. And this is with Bone Crusher.
That's with Bone Crusher, yeah.
Okay. So then it's gonna bring us to Geralt.
Can we see like how like low he is on damage?
Yeah, what's he looking
Wow.
like?
Yeah.
This wolf form is still looking pretty solid.
Like, dang. Okay, so he's facing Earth Mover right now, so I can flank him.
He's facing you technically, but you can
Okay.
still flank him.
Yeah, okay. I'll try to flank him and go.
Like you guys are already Earth Mover. That's the position you got in, right? To flank him.
Yes, I'm flanking.
Okay. Then yeah, it's attack if you're making a melee attack.
Okay. So I'll be with my dagger, and let's see if it hits.
That's gonna be a D20 plus 4 plus 2.
Well, I just rolled a 1, so that's gonna be a 7.
You got a critical miss.
Yes.
Kind of like in your you kind of like miscalculate where he is because you were still used to him being like a full size guy, so you do drop your dagger.
Oh gosh. Good thing I'm a sorcerer.
Don't worry, it doesn't land in your foot or something. So now he's gonna try to bite at you again. Okay, this time he got an 18 to hit, not for damage.
Oh, okay. I was about to say he just killed me.
Yeah, he bites into you for 6 damage.
Okay.
That's gonna bring us to Earthmover.
Let's keep thwacking.
Okay.
Oh. Does a 16 hit? Does a 16 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Did you really roll a second after? Never mind. And then get the same result both. Okay, just roll damage.
No, I rolled both dice and then asked if the 16 hit. And then I didn't hear a response, so
Yes.
I asked it again. That's 8 damage,
Roll
so
it.
4. Because you can still rage in
Oh,
wild.
by the way,
shape.
just tell me the amount of damage you do. I'll take care of the dividing.
Okay.
So that's going to bring us back up to Geralt.
Okay. Shoot, I wasn't paying attention how many spell slots I have left, but I'm pretty sure I still have a first. Because I cast my invisibility. That's
Cast it twice. Both times as first level spells. So you have 1 second level spell slot and 2 first level spell slots left.
Yeah.
No, wait.
Yeah.
You have 2 first level spell slots and 1 second level left.
Yeah, that does make sense. Okay. And I cast inflict wounds.
Okay. And you get advantage on this because it's a melee attack. It's plus 6 to hit.
I got 19.
That hits. Roll damage. 3d10.
That's a 14.
Yep. With that, you just bring your hand down on him, and his whole dwarf form wobble a bit like it's being distorted and like crumble away necrotically, and he returns back to his normal Goliath state. And he says, "Gotta hand it to you there." But now it is his turn, and he still looks rather angry, and he's going to swing his axe at Earthmover. Yeah, I'm guessing that a 25 beats your armor class.
A little bit. Just a little bit. Just like by 10.
Oh, wait, sorry. It's only a 24. Does that still beat your armor class?
Yeah.
10 damage?
Come again?
7.
7. Cool. Can we kill him a little faster?
How much damage have we done to him?
A lot.
Oh, a fair bit. Don't get me wrong.
Keep
Let's see how much-
whacking.
Let's see how much damage I've done to him.
So yeah, you have 1 second. So it's Earthmover's turn, and Geralt has 2 spell slots left.
Unnatural 20, so I'm just going to assume that hits.
Yes, it does.
That's a 9.
How much?
9. I got 9.
So yeah, you guys are chipping away at him.
He's chipping away at us, too.
Yep. So Gerald, just a reminder, you have 1 second level spell slot, 1 first level spell slot, and your various cantrips. Not to mention your various sorcery points, which you can use for things like Empowered Spell and Quicken Spell.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. I don't know if I want. Yeah, I'm not gonna use it. Never mind. Let's see. I'm
What are you
gonna.
gonna do?
I'm just gonna try for inflict wounds one more time.
Inflict wounds?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll it.
Oh, 19 again. That hit.
What'd you get?
19 again. Or natural 19.
It's roll damage. Yep.
That's a 17.
17 damage.
Yes.
Yeah, that definitely seemed to get him. You just, like to imagine, you just reached out with like an open hand, hit him right in the chest, and he was kind of like in like a ferocious mid-laugh or something, but he just like suddenly stops and looks at you very seriously and angrily. He's now no longer looking like he's in very good shape. I mean, he doesn't look out of shape, you know, but...
This man is crazy.
He's a barbarian druid. He's gonna kill us.
And now he's just gonna bring this down full force. Just, you know, you might say that he's attacking recklessly.
Oh, stop.
Yeah, does the 14 beat your armor class, Geralt?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Eight damage.
And see, he doesn't even lose anything from doing that because we already had advantage on him. Oh.
Attacks Geralt for 8 damage, and that's going to bring us to Earthmover.
Cool. I don't even know if this is worth it. Did we ever determine what the damage roll was for Hal's Pop Rocks?
No, we did not.
Want to come up with that?
I mean, I have one in mind, but you never like tested it out to figure out what it would be.
Okay, cool. So I find out when I use it, is what I'm hearing.
Yep.
Yeah, all right. I'm going to go ahead and throw a bundle of Hal's Pop Rocks at him.
How many did you buy?
I bought 6 packs.
Okay, yep. Wait, 6 packs?
Yeah, I bought like 6 of the little... whatever it is that they come in.
Yeah, so each one kind of came in a bag of 4, and you can throw the whole bag at once if you want.
Oh. Yeah, I'm going to throw a whole bag of 4. So I have 6 bags of 4 rocks. Jeez,
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to throw a whole bag.
It'd be a normal throwing attack.
Yeah. So that's a 19 to hit. Or sorry, no, 17 to hit.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that still hits.
Cool. What damage does that do?
Each one does 1.
Does 1 what?
Fire damage. And there's 4 of them in a pack. So it's
Just
4
one?
or 5
Okay, yeah, it's flat damage.
fire damage.
It's not
Yeah,
on the roll,
because
it's
like Hal
flat.
told you, he doesn't sell weapons. These weren't designed for fighting,
Yeah.
but they're still gonna
Yeah,
hurt.
it's like throwing a pop rock, like an actual pop at someone. It's still gonna hurt. It's not. Yeah.
Yeah, you just throw like a handful of these fiery balls. He's now turned around, and mind you, he just has like an axe, very threateningly over Geralt, bringing another killing blow. When suddenly you hit him, it explodes in his back. He falls over, narrowly misses Geralt, and is on the ground. You've defeated him.
Oh.
I hated that fight.
I was looking for things that weren't physical damage.
The ogre one of them goes over and says, "Huh, no. You new chief?"
I'm no new chief. This was just a friendly competition.
He's
Old
going
chief.
to
Good
go,
warrior.
and he goes over to the chieftain's bag potion, and he pours it into the chieftain's mouth.
Okay.
Stirs back up awake and says, "Well, looks like you got me." And he clasps his hand on his friend's shoulder, who also stands back up. "Well, a deal's a deal." And he
fought
says,
magnificently.
"Come, follow me." The day is growing old around us.
Say that again.
He starts moving and gestures for you guys to follow him, do you?
Yes.
Yes.
You both fought very well today. You are mighty warriors.
As are you.
Yes. We shall now take you to the center of the Feywild, where the Druids live. Tell me, do you know where you are right now?
Before I answer this, because I have likely much more information than my character does, do I know that this is some kind of intersection of planes? Is that an idea that would even make sense to Earthmover, given everything he's seen about the planar gems so far?
Necessarily occur to you, but it might actually occur to Geralt, because that's how the memory vault was explained to
Okay.
him. It was an intersection of the astral and material plane.
Okay.
And so yeah, he's going to keep moving and say, so yeah, Gerald, do you want to say anything like that?
Yeah, sure. So it looks like we're approaching like the connections between the planes. I guess I don't know. I mean, that's just speculation from what I've
Something
seen.
like that. You see, there are many planes out in what some call as the planiverse, but I find it more poetic to say that there are many planes out in the cosmos. And one of those planes is a plane of great Fey life, and where it intersects, it forms what are known as Feywilds, both here and on that plane. And the point of greatest intersection is going to be at the center of this forest in what we call the Great Tree. It has another name, but I don't suppose either of you speak Druidic.
No.
Actually, no. I could understand if needed, but I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah. Anyway, and he just starts, and he keeps moving along. And in this great tree, it is connected most directly to the planar verse or cosmos, or however you want to think about it, to perform a bit of a connection point. Through it, you can find a direct path to plane. And he kind of leads you along, and he's telling you more about it. And he says, "Oh yes, there it is. We actually weren't too far from it when you stumbled into the clearing."
Of course.
And into, well, it kind of qualifies as a clearing. This one is a bit larger. But what really occupies your attention is in the middle of it is a gigantic tree reaching up towards the heavens, and it's actually tall enough to make you question how you didn't see it earlier. And by making you Question. I don't mean that your characters necessarily question it. You just notice it as strange. And he says, that right there is the great tree, as you can imagine. I will not be going into it. Alas, my ogre brethren are not permitted inside. But I have a feeling that you two...
Thank you very much for your guidance.
And he says, but be warned, there are many great forces in there that you do not want to anger.
I think to myself, it's probably good that we don't have the frog anymore.
And so he's actually not going to enter the area of it at all, but he just points to it and says, okay, go ahead and just keep walking into the tree.
And I turn around and say, it's been a pleasure meeting you and battling you.
Yes. And to Earth, yeah, he says, and to you as well. And then to Earthmover, he's going to say, in Giant, you have proven yourself today to truly be fit to survive.
That is beyond honorful words. I say in return, as have you. Your skills can only improve, and I do not think that they won't.
I hope may your travels guide you well, and I hope to see you again. Then he turns around and disappears back into the woods with his tribe. So you guys are right now standing in front of the tree. Do you want to step into it?
I suppose so.
I mean, I was just going to say we could just end it here and enter the tree with Pitch.
Yeah, I'm all right ending on the doorstep.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess we're ending this similar to how we ended last session.
Yep. Right on the threshold.
You guys are right now standing the threshold of the great tree, having just bested what a Goliath and a half ogre in battle.
Crazy day.
So I've been your host and Dungeon Master Drew, and I'm being joined by
Earthmover
And Geralt.
and
Geralt?